What's good, guys? Welcome back. I know you're waiting for another delicious discussion with me on Corey Talks. But first, Aaron Gordon. God damn, boy.
And he put it behind his neck like Karl Malone, and then did the dunk. That is the best.
I really think he should have won. Free throw line dunks are not as common, but that seat though.
Yeah, come on, man. Time to go home, man.
Oh my God.
Let's go home. Yeah. Let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Air chair, damn. Woo! Also, happy belated Valentine's Day to all you lovebirds out there. Unfortunately for me, I was working, which is a nice little segue into this video, which concerns working, which concerns my first job. And for me, being a single dude working, I just had to suck it up and make that money. But anyways, I make this video because it's a common question that I always get asked. And I usually get asked by my friends, my coworkers, and anybody who's ever heard of where I've worked. When they ask me, oh, where'd you work before? And I'm like, Cold Stone. I'm like, oh, really? I tell them how long I worked there, which is about 10 plus years. And the number one question they always ask, everyone asks, is why do you work there for so long? For the most part, I didn't have a real answer, broad answer, which is the people. I stayed there because of the people. More often than not, and I really thought about it, I really stayed because of the girls. I'm not saying I'm a player or anything. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not, in no way am I a player. Okay, I didn't hook up with every girl. I had the potential to. I sort of grow on you. I'm not an instant, hottie. As you can see, I'm not, all muscle and abs. I don't look like no Zac Efron or anything where I get instant puss like that. No, but I grow on, and over time, it starts to really develop. Which I think is kind of better because you get to know each other better, and then you realize that, you may be good together, not just because of the physical, but also the emotional and things like that. So I use my humor, which is what everyone always says. The number one thing is humor. Humor always gets the girl more often than not. I don't usually see it. I usually see the asshole that gets the girl, and for some odd reason, they stay together for so long. Which confuses the hell out of me, because when I work with these girls, they usually more often than not complain about said boyfriend or guy they're checking out, and they come to me for advice or something, or they use me as a sort of vent, a lightning rod, if you will, to direct their pain and anguish. But when I try to comfort and sort of, oh, you shouldn't be with that person, blah, 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 more often than not, it doesn't work. So anyways, back to the topic at hand. Why did I stay at Cold Stone for so long? Girls. Now, it wasn't always the case. Year one, when Cold Stone first came out, let me just give you a little backstory. When Cold Stone first came out, back in 2004, nobody knew what the hell it was. All we knew was Baskin Robbins and dryers. And maybe a little bit of Haagen-Dazs, but that shit was too expensive at the time, so it's only for the high-class people, so get the fuck out. Year one, first got hired. I don't know how the hell I got hired, but I got hired anyway. Because of the oracleness of my mom said, apply. And you can apply online. I didn't have to go anywhere, so I typed it in, applied, sent, boom. Went to audition, got hired for some odd reason, boom. Then met up with 25 other people at this small little store. Didn't know what the hell was going on. I thought it was just going to be a whoop, cup, spoon, here you go, give me your money. No, it's not like that. If you know what a Cold Stone is, you know it's not like that. Anyway, me and 25 people. It's a random mix of guys and girls. All young, all don't know what we're doing, but over time, we get better and we start developing friendships. Basically, it went down to me and one other guy who had pretty much all the girls' attention. Now, the other guy, he was a good-looking guy. He was fit, he had a good face, he had a good personality, he was nice. His only problem was, he was kind of short. And that was his only problem. And that sometimes can affect girls. Like, they don't like short guys. No matter how cute he is, how nice he is and whatever, it just doesn't work out that way. Me, I'm 5'10", 11 sometimes. But for some reason, because of my height and my humor, I started getting a lot of attention. And during that time, I didn't know who to choose, basically. I had at least 3, I think. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I think I had at least 3 who were interested in me. I felt at the time that if I chose one, the other 2 wouldn't like me anymore, and I valued friendship or whatever. Stupid me, right? I should have just chose one, went for it, see what happened. But I didn't, and eventually those 3 started liking other people. And during that that time, it wasn't getting fun. It wasn't fun. It was fun in the first year. A couple years after that, it started becoming not that fun because it's more focused on trying to get the money, the costs, everything down. So years 2 and 3, mostly everyone that was part of the original batch started leaving, going doing other things while I was still there, and I was on the verge of leaving myself. But year 4 comes along, and that's when we open a new store, which is a bunch of new people. That's when everything started to blossom. I transferred to the new store. There was all these young girls there. They started having attention on me. At least 5, I think. Yeah, I didn't know how to handle that, but I enjoyed it. We went out. A whole bunch of us would go out to clubs, bars, dance, drink, do stuff, and it was fun. And that's why I stayed. So 4, 5, 6, I think even year 7, 4 years was like the best years because everyone wanted to hang out, everyone wanted to go out, and everyone wanted to make out. That's why I stayed those extra years, because of that. Girls. Now, latter years, the last 3, I stayed on the potential of stuff happening. Of course, we hired a lot of cute girls, but because of the new digital age, people were on their phones more, they were on their social media more, and they were actually more studious. Like, they wanted to focus on school more, and they didn't risk going out. They didn't want that anymore, and that's where it kind of sucked. I mean, the people were fun, but they just didn't want to do stuff, and that's where I kind of just said, you know, it's about time for me to move on, and I moved on to other places. Unfortunately, the next stop I had a way worse problem. There was not enough girls. It was kind of a miserable job. My current job, there's girls, so it makes things more fun. I'm not trying to hook up with any of them, but at least it makes things more interesting. So this is what I gotta say to most employers that have a lot of, that rely on service. Now, I know it's frowned upon for sexual harassment and everything, but I believe in my heart that flirting makes the job more enjoyable for everybody. Now, I say this because it gets your mind off of the stresses comes with the job. If you flirt a little, you tend to forget all the bad stuff. It actually, in my opinion, improves the workplace. Now, I'm not saying this to my employers that that's what they should do. They do what you gotta do, boo-boo. For potential employers, I've been in the management side of things. I've hired people. I know what I'm looking for. Most of the people that I choose is mainly girls, but it works. If you have cute girls at a certain place, then people will come in more, especially males. Males will come in more often than not, and they don't even really need the ice cream, but they came in for the girls, and they need to buy something. And that's just making money, right? You're making money no matter what. Even if they don't even really need the product, they still buy it because they're coming in for these girls. And trust me, and then in those 4 years, we've gotten multiple times customers that will just keep coming back just to flirt with the girls. And they'll buy stuff and not even really eat it. They just wanted to flirt. I mean, why do you think Hooters does so well, I believe? Not here. We had one here, but they didn't really have this part. They had the butts, but they were known for Hooters. And I guess we didn't have enough here on where we live. And so that place kind of shut down. Man, this video is kind of long. In summary, why did I say so long? Girls. Is that evil of me? No. Everyone wants to work with an attractive person, you know? Even with my management at Cold Stone, we've always had discussions where, oh, we need more girls. And the girls were like, girl managers would be like, no, we need more cute guys. And then things like that. We've had on and off battles of who needs what more. And so girls think just like us, too, as managers. The girl managers think we need more cute guys. The guy managers think we need more cute girls. And then we try to do a nice equal balance. I hope that doesn't make me look like some sort of chauvinistic asshole. I did not hook up with every one of those girls, okay? But at least I can say that I had the potential to hook up with at least more than a double digits. I didn't, but potential was there. And that's all that really matters, right? Potential. Anyways, peace.
Everybody is just lesbian or gay. I made out because I was drunk.
Who was it?
Man, I can't tell you.
It's worth it.
I can't tell you.
Let's not play a game.
Okay.
It's called The Quiet. If not, you're gonna take a fucking shot, Aiden.